Hi, Collective. How are you guys? I hope you're doing wonderful today. I'm getting ready to start a collective reading for y'all. So remember, this is general. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm trying to sort out this energy that is around you. I just put out two other readings. I started to say energies. There's definitely a shift that is obviously taking place. I'm sure you're feeling it in the energy. I talked about it a little bit in my last reading, or in the reading that was posted last. I have a couple of other ones that are uploading right now, but regardless, I don't know why right now, as I'm in your energy, I'm feeling a bit of, there's such an obsessive energy around you, and it's driving me crazy because it's like, I feel freedom on one side, and then I feel this obsessive energy kind of coming in on the back end. And I felt that in Sagittarius reading. I didn't get it so much in Aquarius's reading because I think that Aquarius had there's definitely a different message that had to be relayed to the Aquas, but I felt it on Sagittarius as well. So I don't know what this is about. I do know that it's so important to, I don't want to say turn a blind eye because I'm not really a person that turns a blind eye, but I think just to consider how we're dealing with things, what we're allowing maybe to try and get to us and even get in our way. I'm not going to spend a lot of, I'm not going to spend a lot of oxygen on this, right? Because I don't like to kind of fuel these negative energies or people that wish to behave in such a way. I don't think you can really worry about it too much. I think you just have to keep moving along, and I feel like that is actually what's happening. I feel like that's kind of fueling those energies or taunting some kind of upset. That's the part I don't like because I keep feeling this obsession. Okay, so it's like this, it's not just someone who is distracted with you or something like that. I feel like it is almost like an obsession. Like I watch you, I don't know if you post videos or maybe you post something. That could just be around work or something. I definitely feel there's some kind of obsessive energy. And I'm going to tell you something else. I feel like it has to do some kind of evolving that you're doing or some kind of changing that you're doing as well. And maybe that's to be expected, honestly, because we do run into that, right? That is the duality a lot of times, and we can't expect everybody to really be happy. But with such a massive shift, and I feel like this is definitely energetic that is happening, that is kind of pushing people into a different, I don't know, era of their life, for lack of a better term. It's kind of fueling some kind of energy. So maybe I'm just grasping at straws, right? I'm just grasping, trying to hold something to me or trying to make something not go. You know what it is? It's like creating a bigger divide in some way. Perhaps that is the feeling. This is so weird because, I've told you guys a few stories about me, and I don't know if any of y'all actually know who Patricia Coterovis is, but I think I told you when I first started getting into spirituality, there was no books, there was no New Age section, there was none of that. But there was a Unity Church, right? About 4 years after I'd got into healing, there was somebody said, well, there's a church downtown. It was in downtown Birmingham, and they were like, it's Unity. You can go there. And there was this lady that would come in every so often, travel in, and I would always go and watch her. I had no clue what she was talking about. She was talking about the violet flame, and I don't know anything about any of that stuff. And she really was talking way over my head at the time. I, of course, know more about it today. But I was so intrigued with her. I was so intrigued with her energy. And I always felt like, even though she didn't act it, it wasn't some kind of, because there is spiritual snobbery, right? Some people they get spiritual and they feel like I'm above. It wasn't anything like that. She was all about love, and maybe I was really drawn to that aspect of her as well. But I could feel that she was really different, and it's kind of like that to be honest with you. You know, for some people will migrate towards that, and some people will be agitated. And that's what I'm feeling this obsession is almost about. It's almost like an agitation. It's almost like a, you know, but yet an agitation, but a curiosity, if that makes sense. Kind of crazy. So I'm just going to jump right in and see what is happening here. I'm going to start with, let me see what these cards are called. I don't even know. The Soul Telling Oracle deck. Let's see what this one has to say. Spirit today for the collective. Look at that. I cut on Snoop. Darkness, distress, curiosity. Didn't I just say somebody was curious? I don't know what the curiosity is about. Maybe it's just about who you are, or maybe it's just about... It's funny because I can feel like somebody's been living a very, very superficial life in a sense. That's not judgment, it's just a fact. If I felt like this energy was one that was giving to changing things or changing their life, that would make me feel better, but I almost feel a negativity kind of attached to it. Spirit, what do we have for the collective, please? Yeah, there is. Sag had this card too. So they're comparing themselves. They're comparing themselves to you, and I feel like there's some kind of judgment that is involved. I don't know if this person is wanting to confront you in some way, or they're trying to create some kind of conflict or something for you. Yeah, look, boy, you can't make it up. This is all the energies I've been feeling. This could be somebody around you with this camouflage, right? Maybe there's somebody here that is actually in your arena somewhere. This is a dark person. This is no wonder. This is why the energy feels that way. This could be a spiritual hater, I guess, so to speak. But this is definitely somebody who, I feel like, well, the card literally says jealous, and I feel that way. I feel like someone is jealous or taken aback. I just heard someone go, I'm not jealous. Okay, so this person doesn't know themselves, quite obviously. Okay, they're taken, I think they're taken aback with who you are, and I think they're faking it or trying to keep it under wraps. If you're around this person, I do feel like you can feel the shift in their energy, so to speak, because they are masquerading, okay, here, like some kind of friend or a person that is not dark, that does not have, I feel like I'm masquerading also as a very confident person who knows a lot. Interesting. Why am I saying that? Who knows a lot. So maybe this person feels competitive with you in some way. Like, no, I am the all knowledgeable one. Or I don't know if that has something to do with it. Or I am the one that does this. But this is so stupid. But this is the way I'm feeling. This is the pettiness that is coming off of this. But there's also no, there's definitely shade around this, but it's not like it feels nefarious in some way. Somebody could be talking about you, or maybe talking about something that you're doing here. I don't even know if you know this person. This could be somebody that's watching you in some way, shape, or form, or around work or something. This is a person that definitely, I won't even say competitive with you, because they don't feel like you're in the same league. They're portraying themselves like they're elevated. That's what I feel in some way. This person is very dark. Very dark. This might have something to do as well. Okay, I'm gonna refrain from that until it comes into the reading, but my intuition's telling me this is someone that has maybe tried to impact you. Yeah. Tried to impact you in some way. I feel like it's somebody here who feels broken or some kind of heartbreak about something that's happening with you. Something that is happening. With Sagittarius reading, it was about some rise that was clearly happening, and that's what I'm feeling. I don't know about this situation, but I feel like someone here is very disappointed. I said a minute ago, I'm not going to bring that into the equation. This person feels very dark. Then I said I'm not going to bring that into the equation because I do feel like they could be trying to impact you in some way. This person feels broken. This is that masquerading. This is that camouflage. This is someone coming out and appearing very, I feel like this person can be come across very strong, very domineering. Very domineering. So they're a control freak, and that is how they're masquerading, because inside I can see that they're obviously disillusioned in some way. They feel broken. That's why they don't like what's happening with you. Okay. They don't like it that you're all light and love and, you know, all of this, because it appears that they have their own stuff going on. Wow. And you're taking off like a meteor here. Look at this. Something has happened for you extremely fast. Extremely fast. So some kind of change is coming into your life, and it could feel like it's happening extremely fast. That's what's making them feel very broken here. This could be you striving for something else or taking the initiative towards something else. Maybe it's someone taking initiative towards you too. Let's keep going. Just setting someone off. Yeah, it's setting someone off here. There could be something going on here. Whatever is happening with you is happening extremely fast. There's some situation that's coming into your life like a meteor. Okay, it's coming out of nowhere. It could be very shocking. Okay, it's leaving someone here feeling very lost is what I'm getting. You're leaving somebody. You're leaving. Something's getting left behind. Somebody's getting left behind. They feel like they're in some kind of sinking hole in some way. There's a lot of emotion around this, and I feel very low in this situation here. And I think it's because somebody here is taking some kind of initiative to move towards something that aligns better with their values. There's some kind of just thing that's happening, some kind of balancing act, some kind of balancing, rebalancing maybe of some kind of scales or something like that. So this is actually what's creating some of this uprising, I think, from an emotional perspective. Because somebody knows that they're either being left out or rejected in some way, that there's some kind of death that is taking place as a result, something they can't get back. I'm going to go to this person because I feel this so heavily. This is not a good person. Now, I think people are people, right? Obviously, generally, and it's just whatever they haven't dealt with. But I feel like this person can be a bit vicious, okay? Definitely unscrupulous, but I feel like vicious. Like I feel like my words are very cutting, and that's what they're for. I want to just like eviscerate any competition, even the person, maybe even that I'm with. This is how I control other people. That's not working. Something they did is not working, I think, when it comes to you. And maybe somebody else. I don't know who the players are yet in the reading, but maybe someone else here as well. Let me take a look at your energy just through the animal spirit deck. Okay, Spirit, show me the collective's energy, please, for this particular reading. Show me the collective's energy for this reading. Okay, that flipped, a lion. Beautiful. Okay, what else? I could be talking to a Leo. Be a Leo involved for sure. Dragon. Wow. Okay, got a spirit card here. This is definitely about... Wow. Look. Okay, I think I see the problem here. You're definitely standing in your power, and I think you're feeling very protective as well over something. I almost feel like the way you're moving is very confident. You understand that you're the king of the jungle, right? I'm running things. I'm responsible. I don't know that this is necessarily arrogant, because I don't view lions as arrogant. They just know. You know, they just know I'm the king of the jungle. This is already acknowledged. This is a known thing, right? So I don't really have to get out here and act crazy. They just sit and watch, and they're very patient. Okay, sit and watching too. Let's look at the dragon here, the all-seeing eye here. Somebody here is an intuitive. Their third eye could definitely be open. They could be seeing things a lot differently. They could be getting a lot of downloads as well from the universe as they're paying attention here. This is also helping them to move forward towards whatever this goal is that they have. We have an elephant here, which of course is about busting through obstacles. Okay, also notice the elephant has the jewel here in the third eye area. I feel like somebody here, you're breaking down some kind of doors. Okay, maybe you're breaking down some kind of doors, or you're busting through some kind of obstacles, I feel like, in your life. This is creating some kind of flare up with someone else that could have definitely thought that they were impacting you negatively or controlling you. I don't know how else to say it. I feel like I'm controlling you in some way, or I have some kind of control over you. And now you're leaving, you're slipping out, you're doing it quickly. It's creating a loss for me. You're leaving a hole in my life in some way, shape, or form because of something that you're taking the initiative for. You definitely, whoever this is, they definitely feel like there's a difference in values, okay? I could be moving, that is an assignment. I could be moving towards something that I feel like, now this could be a work assignment, right? I'm moving for my work. I'm getting out of this situation. But I don't feel like it's just that. I feel like it is an assignment. I'm doing something. That could be the assignment, okay? That almost looks like a sword, but I think it's actually a feather. But it's almost like I'm cutting something out. That is the assignment. Maybe I'm taking something down here. Whatever it is, there's a death. There's absolutely a death here, a separation of energies, leaving someone feeling very rejected. But whoever this is that I'm talking to here in the collective, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about taking something by storm here is what I'm getting. And I'm going to buzz through any obstacles because I see clearly now. I see what awaits me now. So I need to charge ahead here. Maybe that is the assignment. The assignment could definitely be, I'm moving more into my north node. I'm moving towards, whatever my purpose is. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going, Spirit. I understand hurt feelings. I don't understand viciousness or vindictiveness or just wanting to take someone out because they've made a particular decision, especially not when they're behaving like this. This is a person that's very dark, so they're hating the light. Okay, they're hating that light. Maybe it's reflecting back too much on them. Maybe they feel like, yeah, maybe they have to look at some things perhaps within themselves. I don't know. Okay, Spirit, what else for the collective, please? Sagittarius energy. Need some wands. Beautiful. More fire. Yeah, see, somebody's getting a brand new start here. You're definitely moving along. You're taking the world, just like I said, by storm in some way. You're ready to bust through any kind of obstacles here and take your life back. That's what I feel. There could be a Taurus that's involved, or a Leo. I'm sorry, not a Leo. Let's say a Leo. Maybe there's a Leo involved. There could be a King of Pentacles as a Taurus. But it could be also a Virgo is what I was going to say. Could be a Virgo or a Capricorn as well. 2 aces on the board here. Look, these cards are very good. Very good. This is a person that is actually going through some kind of expansion. It looks like Empress energy here. Getting their mojo back, so to speak. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. My energy is back. I'm taking on the world here. I'm not letting anything stop me, slow me down in any way. I see quite clearly the path ahead now. There's definitely a completion. There is a major completion in someone's life. I can feel it. This is a major completion for someone here, which is good. And maybe this is part of the effect of the eclipse as well, right? So I'm moving towards something. I could be moving towards something here. I could be moving towards an earth sign for sure. But this could also be me just moving into, I don't know. I keep talking about a major completion here. Let me clarify, because now I'm getting kind of a little different story here. I think you got somebody here that might be taking initiative towards you. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe that's what's setting up this energy up here at the top. You could definitely have that. I feel like someone is trying to write something on a very large scale, and it involves leaving something else behind. I keep talking about a major completion, and that's what it is. This is somebody that this could definitely be somebody who's trying to apologize to you in some way, talk to you in some way. Let me keep going. Damn, that flipped right out. World card. Ten of Pentacles. Temperance. Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Sag. Five of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Oh, God, yeah. So I'll be going into the aqua reading a little bit, too. This is what I'm feeling. I feel like you have someone here. This could be a person definitely at a distance. This could be someone a little younger than you, potentially. Doesn't have to be. This is someone full of life. That's what I feel. I feel like someone here is definitely full of life. They've gotten their energy back. Again, I've got my mojo back. That's what I keep feeling. So I think you're going towards some kind of new start here where you feel invigorated or reinvigorated to some extent here. I also feel like you have someone here that is watching you. I see the smile. This King of Pentacles has a big smile on their face. I think they're just watching you. They're kind of waiting on something. Maybe they've been waiting for you to come up for something, come up for air, get your mojo back in some sense, maybe even end something else here. Which is interesting here because whoever this person is, I feel like they have some kind of feelings for you. Page of Cups energy, and I'm not viewing that as an apology. I view that as somebody who's developing some kind of sweetness towards you, honestly. Yeah, definitely. They view you as someone definitely that they want to be around. You make them happy. You bring them some kind of emotional fulfillment of sorts. That they see, look, this person is literally, who is this person? Because I feel like, was this in one of the readings? I mean, I feel like this is someone that is watching they're watching you come out of some kind of energy where you have been hidden. Have you been hidden for a while? That's the word I'm getting here. You've been hidden, or you've been keeping things very private, maybe doing something different, maybe going through some kind of closing out of something else here. Somebody feels like now is their time, maybe to take some kind of initiative, or maybe they're just watching you close something out and take some kind of initiative to change things here. They feel like you are the truth, whoever I'm talking to. You're a person who speaks your mind. I think you're very honest as well. And this is bringing you into some kind of new start as well. Maybe that's why they're smiling, because they're smiling at your passion and the things that you're saying as well. Something about your mind I find is very intriguing to this person as well. They could think that you are, they definitely are in love, I feel like, with your mind in some ways, right? Or they love your mind in some ways, the way you think, the way you compose, something about compose. Maybe you are a composer, maybe you write music or something like that, but maybe how composed you are, I'm not really sure. There's something here about the way you're articulating something. The way your mind works, that's what I keep getting. It's almost like I am watching you. So maybe somebody is watching you come out of your shell a little bit, or watching you step into, so I almost said step back in your energy. Something may have set you back, which is interesting because you've always been this leader. But now you're coming with so much more. That's what I'm feeling. I've always walked tall. I've always been proud, right? I've always had a way of entering a room, so to speak. But now I'm different. I'm very solid in who I am in every respect, and I see things differently. Definitely a huge amount of spiritual essence around this. I don't know if this is a family member that could be watching you as well, or maybe they're watching you go through something here where they feel like you have been very successful, changing the dynamic of a situation here. Maybe they're watching you do that and building some kind of success here. It's sitting on this Ace of Wands, which could be some kind of new creative endeavors that you're dealing with. I do think this person is not right around you. So I don't know how this is taking place, but I see it happening. What's interesting here is there's something here about you getting your wings, okay? So you're coming off different. I don't know how to really explain that or why I'm getting it that way, but I think you're coming across different, almost as if I know you in a different way. So maybe this person knows you in a different way, and now this is who you've become, right? We have the dragon energy. It's almost like I've mastered something. Maybe I've mastered myself. I've mastered who I am, right? Because you and this person, especially, and even if it's family, for sure, y'all could have had some kind of falling out before. No, that's not what I'm getting. This person, they could have seen you down and out. They could have seen you when you were at your lowest point or known about you being at your lowest point. How interesting. Wow. So they've seen you at your lowest point, and now you're sitting here in this beautiful temperance energy. It's like, yeah, I went to my lowest point, which I always tell you guys, sometimes we have to be brought to our knees before we look up, right? And we start to really take in all of that guidance, all the changes that are necessary, right? And that's what I feel like happened. And here you are now in this very, very powerful dragon energy. Also, I think you're a seer. I think you are a seer. They didn't know that about you. So they saw you at your lowest point here. There's something here too. This person is sweet on you in some way, shape, or form. What's interesting here is look at this pig with wings here. You see little hearts trying to come together like when pigs fly, right? This person could have been a part of something here, maybe, that created a problem for you, or maybe they just watched it kind of go down. Maybe they're seeing you at such an elevated position at this point, they don't believe that something could happen or take place, or they could just waltz back into your life, or maybe just waltz into your life without you being very, well, you know too much, right? You see everything. It's kind of an issue, right? I don't know their background here. The King of Pentacles upright, so that's pretty good, but, you know, maybe they think that would be an issue. I definitely feel like you have someone here that is holding back quite a bit. They are mustering, I will say, could be a pride thing for sure, but I feel like it's, I have to hold back. I have to hold back on this situation and just really watch. Look at this. We have the lion, half lion here as well. So you're coming up as the lion and they're coming up as half lion here. Are you the other half? I mean, you guys could definitely be mirroring each other in some way. Maybe this person just sees a big similarity in you, in who you are, in the energy that you present, something like that. Lover's energy, though. I love this particular lover's card here. So somebody feels very, very passionate about you, and there's something about your mind. I can't quite put my finger on it. I feel like that not only drives this person maybe a little crazy, but makes them happy. I don't, maybe they're just a sapiosexual, you know, but makes them happy about who you are, who you've become, how you've been able to overturn, it looks like a lot of adversity here, where you could have definitely suffered a lot of loss here and been locked out of something, and you turn that into a massive win for yourself, and your comeback has been incredible. All the blockages that you've had to bust through to get to where you are today. So somebody, why is this person feeling regret then? Somebody is definitely, they still look at you in a very, very passionate way, but they're feeling a bit of sadness, a bit of regret about something, either juggling something or not making a decision on something. And that decision could have been, as it involved this. If this was a friendship or something before, maybe someone feels bad because they didn't have your back, or even a family situation, even a lover situation, who knows. Someone feels like they definitely did not have your back. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, Spirit, what does the collective need to know in this situation? Wow. Look at you. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay. Look at your, jeez, Louise, look at this. The star. You're going through a massive rise. A massive rise. Wow. I feel like you got to just keep digging. You got to keep doing what you've been doing, right? Keep looking for answers. Keep going within. I feel like keep climbing higher. This awakening is happening with you. If you're not already there, I feel like it is awakening. There is definitely, this is a very very clear message to me. There's a massive expansion that's taking place in your life, in your energy. Okay, it could be taking you to places even within the earth, you know what I'm saying? Places like that that you have not been. I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe that means that you're actually traveling to places on the earth that you haven't been, or maybe you're doing something here that allows you to expand in some way. TikTok videos, who knows, right? Where you reach people everywhere. It could be involving other people awakening, but I really feel like there is some, this person could be awakening. I just noticed that that fell on the Page of Cups as well, right next to this king, what was it, King of Coins. So what I'm really feeling is that somebody is waking up here to some, they're watching you. I think it was inside just reading, I got this, somebody's like proud of you, but I couldn't pick up exactly who it was. But now I'm seeing this is actually happening in this as a whole for all of, I guess, all of the collective here. I can definitely see that somebody's in loving something that you become. I gotta be honest, I think that you're a softer person. So I don't know what was going on before, but I see there's been a massive change and transition. Definitely not in your strength, okay? Your strength, or well, maybe you're stronger. Yeah, that could definitely be it. But there's something about you have, it's almost that there's this quiet power about you. I'm not out there putting it out there. I'm not being boastful or prideful. I'm not even getting involved in all of that. I'm just making my way through life. And it's almost like people just know, it's this energy that I'm carrying. And I feel like you are very comfortable in who you are, very comfortable. And it's being seen, it's being noticed here. I think there are definitely people that are undergoing some kind of judgment too around you, but it may be actually creating awakenings. You may even find that just with your energy in general. If you're around people, you may start to see that the way they start to talk is deeper. This is so true, right? When you're talking to them, suddenly they're a different person. They start to go deeper. Sometimes people get real emotional as well, just start crying, and will say things like, I don't know why I'm crying, that sort of thing. That is your energy. Whatever this energy is that you're bringing to the table, I think is manifesting change around you, not only within your sphere, let's just say that, where you're at. I feel like this is around other people, within other people. They notice changes when they're around you. And there is definitely some kind of awakening that has happened here. We see the spirit being called up, right? There is a change that is manifesting. And if this was you as well, if you feel like you're still somewhat in this energy, coming into this dragon energy, whatever it is, I feel like this awakening threw you into a deep hermit phase. And this is how you're coming out. Healed. Healed. Okay? You're healed. You know who you are. I think you feel better. You're this big, beautiful, shining star. Your energy, I feel like it's very contagious. We already talked about that. You could be getting some kind of recognition or having some kind of recognition as well. Okay, wait, I just lost a card. Let me see where it went. Three. Yeah, and this might be around some kind of work or around some kind of collaboration that is starting here. I feel like there could be some new contracts involved as well in your life, or maybe you're starting some kind of new contracts as well. I love this. I do feel there's a part of you. It's interesting. You've learned so much. I think you have learned so much in your life. Um, Based on the past and what has happened here in the past, because I can see that you're trying to be very strategic about your moves, okay, and about how much people know about you, because you know you got people that maybe could be talking. We see gossip here. We of course see the raven squawking over here. Okay, now normally I wouldn't think a raven is bad for sure, but it's just something about the way that this is coming in. I feel that you know that you have to be very careful. You have to be careful, or you're feeling like, okay, I just can't put everything out there anymore. That's not a safe way to go, because you're really assessing, I feel like, life, where you've been I feel like investing, where you've been planting your seeds, so to speak, and really considering very carefully, it looks like, your options here of what is next. Whatever is next, I feel like you are being incredibly supported in it. There will be equal reciprocity and whatever. So you understand now that your energy is very valuable, and whatever you're putting out, and it could be energy work and you getting paid for it, but I feel like whatever you're putting out, you understand the importance of getting something back in, right? I'm refortifying myself in some way, shape, or form. This could be about you taking the initiative up here and being optimistic, okay? To do something new, to try something new. Why do I feel like this person here is so interesting to me? Because you have all of this light, you have this massive spark, you have all of this, it looks like, expansion around you. You obviously have someone here that's really admiring that as well. I feel like this, it's interesting. They were involved with someone who was dark, but I feel like this person was masquerading as someone else. Although I got to be honest with you, I think they started to figure that out. So I don't know who is coming through here as this King of Pentacles, but they see things the way that they are. They see who they've been with. They see, because I think somebody here talks about you, or they've tried to pull you down, or they've tried to paint you in a light that is not you. I think somebody is leaving a situation. I feel a completion. I definitely feel a completion. So whether you know this person or not, I feel like they know you, and they've seen you when you were down, and they have some kind of loving feelings towards you. In fact, they may even think, half lying, okay, this person is very similar to me in some way. But they've also known that they had to hold back because of something that was going on, or something maybe they were involved with, or they regret. I think it has to do with either not choosing you or choosing to be aloof to something that you were going with. So this could have been just somebody that you worked with or something that chose to not support you or something, because I see that you definitely felt at some point like you were being left out of something. You definitely felt like you were down and out, or you didn't have support. It's weird because I feel like you have some silent cheerleader over here that does support you. And man, are they, I don't know if this is a proud, I'm proud of you kind of thing, but I think there's respect, most definitely, about what you've been able to do. You have reinvented yourself in some way. So part of this karma, okay, that hopefully creates some kind of awakening, is this dark person, whoever this was, that tried to create some kind of, I don't know, alternate reality. I feel like in some way is definitely being Yeah, it definitely feels broken. That's what I feel. They may try to start something with you or create some kind of conflict in your life or confront you in some way. But the thing is, I don't see that you're really involved in the saga. And maybe that's why that is why this person is holding back because they don't want you involved in their saga. How interesting. I'm so tempted to do a card of confessions of a soulmate, but I think I'm going to refrain because part of me feels like, I don't know. I mean, it could be a soulmate, but I don't know if you've been with or near this person or if it's even about love or anything like that. I feel a lot. I don't see cards of love. I see cards of respect. I see cards of joy and like, look at you. Look how you came back. I can't even believe what I'm watching here. That's what I see. So, this awakening as well, with all of your growth and watching the way that you've been able to change, has maybe this is where the awakening came from. Maybe that created something in someone else's life too, enough to leave a situation, I feel, with a very dark person that was camouflaging as someone else. Okay. I also think it really showed in their actions the way they talked. I feel like this person talks a lot of shit. I don't know why I keep getting that, but I just feel like just a lot of smack possibly about you, but maybe about anyone. Constantly comparing the two of you, trying to drown out something you have going on or something you have doing. So, in essence, if you are spiritual, they could be like saying that, saying something like this repulsive love and light, or, something like that to downplay, which that is all just jealousy. Yeah, I think this person, whoever this is, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I think this is a very karmic energy. And hopefully they come out of that. Maybe this will be enough to wake them up. But I can see right now, no, they're in a very dark energy. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about it, but I do feel they wouldn't be doing this if they really felt that they were all that. Let me just say it that way. They just wouldn't do it. It's all, it's all projecting, of course. Okay, let's keep going. Somebody here feels like they should have had your back in a situation. They didn't. Okay. And that left you feeling like maybe nobody had your back, or maybe particular to this person. I don't know. Just take it as it resonates. But whoever this is, whatever they're seeing here, I can tell you, although they are definitely holding back, they are watching. And they still feel a lot of passion for you, a lot of emotions for you, and a lot of regret about maybe not having your back. They also feel like you have obtained something that they definitely are not at. But I don't think that they feel jealous of you. I think they feel proud of you. Almost like you made it. Like, wow, what the hell? That is some transformation. Okay. All right, let me get a couple more cards and I'm going to head out. Oh, wow, 43 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm so in the zone. Spirit, what advice do we have for the collective, please? Still got to do Cancer's reading. Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. How funny. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You're a better person than you were yesterday. Absolutely. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. So maybe that's something that you ask yourself. Maybe you're wondering. Obviously, other people are seeing it. Maybe you're not recognizing how much you've actually grown in this situation. Others definitely are. Actually, I guess I can kind of see that right here because I see that you're really assessing and trying to choose wisely here. I also see, though, that you're going to find that you're going to have everything that you need and you're going to definitely have some kind of reciprocal support here, okay? All right. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. Okay. I'm going to say that's part of this assessing as well. I honestly, looking at your cards, maybe you don't even see how much you have risen up here Or maybe you're just trying to be, I feel like you are trying to be very careful and almost calculating not to make a mistake again. That might be coming because of imperceived perfections, or I did it before, I don't want to miss anything. There's being cautious, and then there's being critical. Okay, make sure you're not being critical of what's happened to you, because look what a big this, I mean, this is huge. Okay, this purpose that it served in your life is massive, and it definitely helped you to grow into this incredible being that you are. All right. So don't be afraid to make a mistake. Just always ask for, when I pray, I always ask for the spirit of discernment, make it strong. And that way you're able to see things, which I see that you can, very clearly as they come into your experience, right? Anything that, that's going to create a lot of damage in your life, you want to see that right away and get out of it. But the bottom line is, don't be critical of what has happened. It's helped you in a massive way. The cards aren't, they don't lie, right? They're showing you here in your energy in a massive way that you're back on top. Okay, actually, I think better than ever. So you just got to carry this energy forward, this confidence forward that you have, understanding who you are in life, who walks with you as well. Okay. And the ability of your connection here, I feel like, to source, to a higher power, to something that is divine, okay, that's helping you to create a new way. All right. And don't be afraid to take chances, whatever they are. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate. Let me know. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.